For a late night update here on Hurricane Sally, a system that really rapidly intensified this morning, and then this evening it's been maintaining its intensity as a Category 2 storm. Winds are steady at 100. The pressure dropped a little with the last advisory, but so far on satellite presentation we've seen some signs of further strengthening in organization, but we've not seen a rapid increase in winds just yet. Looking at it out there right now with the winds and the motion of the system, it is a very slow moving hurricane, and that's going to be the problem with Sally all along. Slow moving systems are difficult to predict when you have a weak steering environment, and they also can produce some historic flooding. Fortunately, so far the rain bands have been just offshore, but ultimately that will change. It's moving west-northwest. We think more of a northward motion is possible into tomorrow, and regardless of what happens at this point, I do expect that to bring the heavy rain bands into southern Mobile County, southern Baldwin County, especially late tonight and tomorrow. And taking a look at it tonight, the mechanics of it, again, not a well-defined eye. The center definitely more vertically aligned, but still not a classic hurricane with an eye just yet. There is still a little open eye wall on the south flank and the southwestern flank of the system. We have noted a pretty substantial increase in the hurricane force wind field and an expansion of the tropical storm force wind field as this storm's been getting its act together today. And so the wind radius map illustrates that. Definitely seeing a sizable increase in the wind field since earlier today. Hurricane warnings are up for Mobile County, Baldwin County, Santa Rosa and Okaloosa counties, or at least Santa Rosa and Escambia counties. Okaloosa County is under a tropical storm warning. Most of our inland spots either under a tropical storm watch or tropical storm warning. And here's what I'm expecting right now with the storm surge. Depending on where the center comes ashore, we could max out in the 6 to 9 feet range with storm surge. That is a very significant level of storm tide for Mobile Bay and for Mississippi Sound. Baldwin County at this point looks like more along the lines of 4 to 7 feet, which is still a substantial storm tide. So we're going to see already the tides are running about 1.5 to 2 feet above normal, and we're near low tide now. So I expect around daybreak that tides will be substantially higher than they were this morning, for example. So like the causeway to Dolphin Island, the mouth of Dog River, by Labattery, those areas will likely be flooded in the morning with at least minor to moderate coastal flooding. The forecast track looks terrible for Mobile County. Hopefully this will change somehow or another, but it doesn't look good. At this point, I'm planning on a Category 2 storm making landfall somewhere across our viewing area pretty much at this point, whether it be Jackson County, Mobile County, Baldwin County, or the Panhandle. And timing-wise, it looks like the storm will drift west and then drift north, and so by tomorrow, should be located off of Breton Island or the Chandelier Islands. It'll be close enough to us that we'll start to see potentially some hurricane force winds near the immediate coast tomorrow evening. So you may have a little wind of opportunity to do a few things, even though it's going to be raining tomorrow morning. But after that, tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, we should be seeing things shutting down as far as any kind of travel. And then the storm should move back up across and up I-65 or generally up across the Panhandle or across southern Mississippi, but we're expecting it to arc back to the northeast, and that's going to keep the rain bands going really until Wednesday. It's still a wide degree of differences with the computer models. A lot of them are really stacked up right there along the Mississippi-Alabama line. Some of the most recent runs, I'm just checking some of the zero-Z stuff and looking at what's going on with the showers right now and the thunderstorms. Again, no major change in structure. These are the rain bands. We have seen some progression of the rain bands up around Pensacola and into Baldwin County around Foley. I expect that once the rain moves in, it's pretty much going to be with us for the duration here. And so we're seeing the showers beginning to commence Daphne and Fairhope. We may see the northern edge erode a little and the western edge erode a little, but ultimately we're going to get this rain in here and then it's just going to stick with us for about 2 or 3 days. And that's why we are so concerned about the possibility of flooding. Looking at the shower band banding going on. You're going to get winds to tropical storm force within these bands tonight. We're already seeing that down on Dauphin Island, so I expect some gusts to tropical storm force, if not sustained winds to tropical storm force with the banding that's going on. Right now we are reporting tropical storm force winds at the east end of Dauphin Island at 39 miles an hour. It is lighter at some of the area airports, which is normal because we have a little bit more friction. So that's an update on what's going on with Sally. Our next update comes at 1 a.m. That'll be with meteorologist Michael White. He'll be in with meteorologist Jennifer Lambers overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning to take you through the morning show tomorrow morning. And I'll be back in tomorrow with meteorologist Matt Barentine as team coverage, likely several days of it here on Fox 10 News. A very unusual situation to have a slow-moving Category 2 hurricane, very dangerous, very significant. So we're going to be tracking it every step of the way here on